For a lot of businesses, Microsoft 365 Copilot feels like a no-brainer purchase. But here's the uncomfortable question that most companies aren't asking soon enough. Are you actually using what you're paying for? Because what we're seeing is businesses spending thousands on AI licenses that quietly sit there unused. No value, no ROI, just budget disappearing every month. Today, I'm going to show you and talk about how to spot that waste and how to audit Microsoft Copilot usage the right way and how to make smarter licensing decisions moving forward. Hello, everyone. I'm Michael Kinnett. I'm CEO and founder of Eternal Networks. And here at Eternal Networks, we believe in empowering businesses with the knowledge that they need to succeed. So every Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific, I go live on all of our social pages to discuss different topics around cybersecurity, technology, and AI to empower others. At Eternal Networks, we're dedicated to creating safe and secure environments for people and businesses to thrive in doing what they love and what they're passionate about. And helping to educate others on technology and cybersecurity is a huge part of that mission. At the end of the live stream today, I will make sure to leave time to answer questions from the audience. So if you have any, throw them in the comments in whatever platform you're following us on, and I'll make sure to cover those at the end. That being said, let's get on to today's topic. AI adoption has exploded. And when Microsoft Copilot launched, a lot of businesses took the just buy it for everyone approach. It felt efficient. It felt future-proof. But in reality, that's how shelfware happens. Not every role needs Copilot. Not every employee benefits from the advanced AI features of the full Copilot license. And yet, the licenses keep renewing. That's where the waste starts. Here's the simple truth. If you're not measuring usage, you're guessing. A Microsoft 365 Copilot audit will give you real visibility into who is actually using Copilot, how often are they using it, and whether that license makes sense for them and their role. This isn't about cutting tools and cutting costs blindly. It's about aligning spend with value, with real value. The good news, Microsoft already provides the data. Inside the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, you can pull usage reports that show enabled users, active users, adoption rates, and usage trends over time. This makes it very easy to spot employees who've never used Copilot a single time. Users that maybe have a little bit, minimal engagement with the tool, as well as power users who are actually relying heavily on it. And once you see that clearly, smarter decisions can be made. When you've identified unused or underused licenses, you've got some options. You could reclaim those licenses from inactive users and reassign them to employees who actually need them or want to use them, or you could reduce your overall license count. That alone could save you a meaningful amount of money every year. But we also recommend creating a formal request process for Copilot access. If someone wants a license, they should be able to explain why and the benefits they expect to get out of it. That small step adds accountability and stops unnecessary spending. Now, here's an important nuance. Sometimes low usage doesn't mean that there's not value in the tool. It might mean that the user doesn't know how to use it. And that's where training can make a massive difference. Instead of just cutting licenses across the board, ask yourself, do your employees understand how Copilot can help them in their role? Have your employees seen any real examples tied to their specific daily tasks, their work? Some simple but effective strategies to help with this, you could host a lunch and learn session, right? Invite the team in and do a session to talk about Copilot and the functions and the features that are available to them. Share internal success stories of those that are using it and how it's impacting their daily life. Create short tip videos for common tasks. You could also assign Copilot champions in each department. When people see practical value, adoption goes up quickly. And suddenly, what looked like waste turns into ROI. Another big missing piece is governance. Without clear rules, AI tools really can become a free-for-all. A Copilot governance policy should define which roles automatically qualify for Copilot, which roles need approval, how often usage is reviewed, right? These three things can help set expectations and create transparency around those licensing decisions. One of the biggest mistakes that we see, checking usage the day before your renewal hits. Instead, audits should happen, I would say 90 days before renewal. That gives you some time to evaluate and to make some adjustments, adjust license counts, negotiate with real data with your team, and avoid getting locked into another year of shelfware. If you audit it 90 days in advance, you have time to implement some of those things that I just mentioned, right? Such as training and seeing if you can get users to adopt it and get that ROI before renewal comes. And if not, then you can make those adjustments to the license counts. Subscription software isn't going away, and AI licensing isn't getting any cheaper. The businesses that win are the ones that are tracking their usage, reviewing it regularly, aligning their tools with real needs. Now, it's important that you know that Copilot audits, what we're talking about here, we're not just talking about cutting corners. It's about running a smarter, leaner organization. Something I hear a lot when I talk with business owners is, we bought Copilot, but we're not really sure what's happening with it day to day. And that's an important realization, because until you look at that actual data, the actual usage, you're just assuming that there's value there. If you'd like a clear, straightforward picture of how Copilot is really being used in your organization, who's getting value from it, who isn't, and where you might be overspending, my team and I can help you walk through that. Sometimes it leads to change. Sometimes it just brings clarity. Either way, it's useful to know. You'll see a link on the screen, and we'll throw it in the chat in the comments. That if you'd like to learn more or schedule a conversation with me to discuss that, really, or any other technology topic. I love talking with people about technology. Let's check and see if there's any comments or questions from our live audience. Let's see. I don't see anything from our live audience. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for joining us today. Whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching this as a recording, if you found this information helpful, please let us know. Give us some feedback, right? Throw a thumbs up, throw a smiley face. If you don't like it, throw a thumbs down. Right? Let us know. Any feedback helps. Leave comments with any questions or thoughts that you might have, because your feedback really helps us to create more content that's valuable to you. Don't forget, you can subscribe to our channels and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any updates in the future. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to help you to navigate that world of technology and cybersecurity. If you need any further assistance, feel free to reach out to me via DM, or all of our contact information is on our website at itnet.works. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next week. Bye.